one time, a long, long time ago. But no be long time at all. Nobody go know. No be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody can know. No be anybody in business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business.
Hey, what you working on? Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Shot! Shot!
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started, man. Started.
Hey, you
Come
know
out,
who's
come out.
gonna be losing today?
Come on, man. Who got the ball? And what? Box, box.
Get your mind right.
Keep it going.
Focus, focus!
Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Yes, sir!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Turn off, baby!
Hey, stay focused in your workout today. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
We're here.
Stay there!
We're here.
I see him! Right? Shoot that, boy! Knock it down! Hey, where's the fire at, man?
Come on, man. You could do better than that.
Whose man is that?
Hey, right here. the public. I think to put myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get. Everybody could know. He's the man. Everybody's business.
Thank you to everyone who came out and represented 2K TV on 2K TV Tuesday.
It was awesome. The community showed up and showed out, rocking their 2K TV gear. Some of you even had the chance to take on the 2K TV team.
I know I got some wins, Alexis, but enough about me. We would like to wrap up by naming our 2K TV Tuesday MVP. And the MVP is... It's Saucy. Congratulations.
If you missed out on our 2K TV Tuesday event, don't worry. We're going to have another one coming up, and we'll release the details right here and on our social media channels. Make sure you're following us at NBA2K_.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams. In the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Levine. And it's DeRozan missing. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on the outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And Vucevic kicks to Fernandez. Back to Vucevic. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Bulls moving the ball around. Fernandes, the pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. To the paint. Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Anunoby. 17 points in his last outing. The pass to Purdy. On the wing, Anunoby. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And how great are they? Playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Fernandes. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Ball kicks to Fernandes. Siakam against DeRozan, and they will fall over the back on the play.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Inside, Pirtle with the steal. Anunoby against Ball. Knocked loose. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Fernandes, and Barnes sends it back. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you've got to love that energy.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out. which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Let them hear it, fans.
Bulls trail by 11. Ball, the pass to Fernandes. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The three. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Fernandes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. And stolen by NP. Here's Levine. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. The shot comes out. Nice D from Levine. Van Vliet against Ball. Levine deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet wide open. No good with the triple.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Levine dishes to Fernandes. Pass the ball. Now here's DeRozan. Over Siakam. Connects with the winner.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
Barnes outside. Passes to Anunoby. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine. Good D by Barnes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. Chicago calls timeout. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. And then for Toronto, Achua comes in for Pirtle, and Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. MP looking around. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Now, here's Trent. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. Barnes with it. Now defended by Levine. Back to Trent. Over Fernandez. Misses off the right iron. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And he makes the first.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Kobe White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lonzo Ball. They get it back. Achua misses off the left iron.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Siakam outside. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Williams, and it's all evened up.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number.
Substitution on the court.
Trent passes to Pirtle. Anunoby against MP. Back to Van Vliet. Good on the 13-footer. Van Vliet's got his first basket.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls. And the first one drops.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam passes to Trent. And the shot goes down.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Ball kicks to Levine. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Down low, Pirtle with the steal. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Vucevic. Pirtle's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Anunoby, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. Baseline J on the way, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Trent outside. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. Clock at 6. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball the pass to Fernandes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 8. From deep, Trent. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball against Van Vliet. Here's Vucevic. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Count it.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Ball, the pass to Fernandes. Siakam against DeRozan. Over Siakam. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And Siakam has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Fernandes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bulls have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Now, here's Trent. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here is Ball, following Fred VanVleet's 3. Inside, shoots, and it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Trent outside. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Pirtle. Shoots over Vucevic. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Pirtle.
What muscle from Pirtle, bullying the D with his interior game.
VanVleet against Ball. Fernandes dishes to DeRozan. Back to MP. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Fernandes missing.
Ooh, that's clearly something he's going to have to work on. You have to convert on those easy opportunities around the rim.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Poke loose. Kick out to Levine. Over Trent. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Levine's got 9.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Anunoby against MP. VanVleet outside. Pass to Trent. For the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP against Anunoby. Here's Fernandes. Count the basket. Fernandes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's VanVleet. Excellent D there from Ball.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Count that one. 12 points for him.
And when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Now, here's Trent. Now the pass to Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Trent outside. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And he makes that one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's playing offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Levine. 14 points from him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Trent can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to VanVleet. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Pirtle. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Pirtle's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Ball surveying the defense. Shoots over Van Fleet. And another miss by Chicago. Raptors trail by 9. Passes it to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Anunoby against MP. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Raptors also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Trent. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Bulls leading by 7. White the pass to Drummond. Back to White. Pass to Williams. Drummond trying to get himself free. Misses the layup. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Anunoby, good.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now here's White. He's got 5. The pass to Green. And White kicks to Green. Pass to Beverly. Can they get it? Drummond in the post, covered by Achua. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Toronto.
On the wing, Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Anunoby. The Bulls getting the bucket. Barnes outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
That's good from Barnes. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Achua. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Drummond. Here's Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls.
At the line for Chicago, Javonte Green, shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Barnes outside. Williams with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls out front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-1 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
On your feet, fans.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
The way was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Levine can't hit. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Fernandes. No good there. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Siakam's got 13 points.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now, here's MP. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. 5 to shoot. Bean passes to Fernandes. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, Chicago. No good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The lead now in single digits. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fernandes has got 5 assists tonight.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Barnes outside. Inside. Shoots a fader. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ball to the paint. Here's Fernandes. He can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Siakam. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovables.
Chicago leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And again, Chicago, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. MP against Anunoby. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Barnes down low. Guarded by Levine. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. It's on Zach Levine. The Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Young's checked in for the Raptors. That's good from Barnes. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Ball. It's MP, top of the key. Down low. From 10 feet out. Here's Vucevic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love watching Vucevic rebounding the rock. The effort he plays with brings his whole team up.
For Chicago, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Throw good, Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 8. MP outside. Siakam against DeRozan. Over Siakam. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Anunoby with it. And here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls. The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls leading by 8. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Pass to Fernandez. Back to Levine. The dish to Vucevic. Over Young. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
They grab their own miss. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Four on the shot clock. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Barnes outside. Van Vliet against Ball. Barnes passes to Young. Trent with the wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Trent's got 5 now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Raptors trail by 7. Barnes down low. Vucevic on him. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. They get a hand on it. The Bulls leading by 7. Levine dishes the ball. Barnes against Vucevic. Goes up and lays it. He's got 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Barnes down low. He's covered by Ball. Barnes can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Barnes outside. Young looking around. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
For Chicago, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Levine at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. We've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Fernandez in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it goes down 2 points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds, thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's LaVine. Fernandez, the pass to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity, and it's Fernandez missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Boucher's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one drops. And now that's 11 points for MP.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Siakam outside. Over DeRozan. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Siakam.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Ball. Back to MP. Feeds to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Fernandez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG Anunoby.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one falls for Fernandez. The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in, and Fernandez drops them both. Raptors trail by 8. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. To the middle. Here's Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Bulls leading by 6. MP outside. Inside, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Van Vliet. Young outside. Back to Van Vliet. A 3-ball. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Van Vliet's got 22 points.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
MP finds Vucevic. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And Ball with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Raptors ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Van Vliet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Now here's Van Vliet. He dishes it to Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. The 3-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Fernandes. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Second free throw, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Now the feed to Pirtle. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G side game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Defended by Fernandez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Barnes is checked in for Young.
Into the lineup for the
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Ball comes to help. Here's Pirtle. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 6. Ball kicks to Levine. MP outside. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach Levine use that athleticism to the fullest.
This is it to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock from 10 feet out. Here's Pirtle, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Barnes. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Sinks the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Anunoby. Levine against Barnes. Back to Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby. So he gets them both. Chicago leading by 5. Dean passes to Fernandes. From 12 feet out. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Fernandes. Fernandes has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Barnes looking around. And the foul called on MV. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And it's good. 2 points. 14 points for Jakob Pirtle. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. MP finds Vucevic. That shot missing.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's Van Vliet, and he converts the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Dean passes the ball. Down low. Vucevic, rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Fernandes.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Van Vliet on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Toronto turns it over again. The Bulls leading. And Fernandes kicks the ball. Back to MP. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Pirtle. Over Fernandes. That one wide left. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Levine with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Levine can't hit. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Anunoby. To the inside to tie it up. That one no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. MP against Van Vliet. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Not Raptors trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Siakam. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. They could use a bucket. They shoot again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Siakam hit from both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Dance team. Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls kid.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. MP finds Drummond. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 16 points for MP. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Anunoby against MP. Shot left block, and the Bulls take on 2 more. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks good out of reach.
Now here's ball. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam.
And at 6'6", ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Lonzo Ball. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 59 seconds left in the game. Siakam inside. DeRozan defending. MP against Anunoby. Here's Fernandes. Drops in the layup for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 10. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.